elephants, and you cannot have both, you know. And a dog is for security at night, a dog is to go fetch water for you, and an owl is for witchcraft. So you need to know where to go on which level. So it does help a lot. But just to see that, you know, the emotion is there. It's not picking it upside down, but you know, the ability to just be so gentle and hold it. You know, and we also do the programs that are interlinked with the environmental calendar. The food security, there's the master chef again. She's from the community, the tribal community. But you can see there how it goes. The vegetable gardens and irrigation, we've got a water problem at Maseke. And then the kids obviously being fed. You can see that big pot. I can't even cook it. That pot is like two times me. But to obviously grow in the garden, plant, start from scratch. I like the Scouts program because there's a Food for Life program that they need to do. And you give the child a seed and it comes out. It's like, yeah, this one came crying. Like, I put my seed in there, somebody took it, but then it had germinated. We're like, no, this is what happened. It's like, no, I want my seed. So having to see these kids that like life has just become so magical and it's just becomes like science. Hey, here you see me. You see a different version of me, right? So we've got one of the kids here. We're very much fortunate to partner up with other organizations. Okay, let me talk because now there's a lot going on there. Plus, I'm also talking there as well. So we're very much fortunate to have centers like HESC, Hoedspruit Endangered Species Center, and HERD. So HERD, we're going to see now at HERD the elephant one, right? And then HERD, HESC is for the rhinos. We've also had some of our members that were placed at HESC, and they were learning this dog handling, so they were conserving our rhinos, our native there. But this is at HERD. We're bringing in the kids, like I've said, the importance of bringing in the kids and to these environments. But remember what Granny has said to this child. That's another version of me. You can see the fear. She was literally in tears. And you can see this is that Samakwe, the elephant. There comes Jay to assist. Everybody's assisting this poor child because, wow, I brought her to a deathbed. Look out. She's even pulling me. And now I'm like, you better go now. She gets it, but you must check how she feeds the elephant. Instantly. Leave me. Right. So we can see this child. Do you think she would ever want to touch an elephant again? She would? Yes, no? No. I definitely would not want to touch it after being forced like that. And she was in tears. But this is the fear that we have. Remember I told you we grew up knowing animal doesn't this for that. That elephant, if it grows over that wall, I'm dead. But because of the repetition, because of such programs, we are able to engage and involve the kids. Ta-da! Who's she standing with there? Who's pushing her? Makes me, somebody asked me, is it a job? I said, no, it's not a job. But it's because of such moments whereby you're able to take up that fear of wildlife. You know, you install that love. You know, in the beginning she was crying, she didn't even want to touch it, and now you've got this beautiful smile. She is out there, and it's not just her. We also have other ones as well. Start to run. Check. Oh, that's also another version of me. I'm changing. And just look at that little baby. That's elephant poop. Where would you get such an experience? You know, and the kids at the center, when they're done, they open up the dam and they look through it and they're seeing the little seeds. Where would you get such an opportunity? You know, and when it's time to leave, they want to go with the elephants. Can we always come back? Those are the messages that we keep getting on Facebook. Can we go back to camp? Can you please come back? But yeah, that's what happens at HERD. Are we reaching our objectives? Without looking at the graphs and numbers, I can definitely say yes. From that video alone. But what we've had here, we've got our partners. Who's? Oh, goodness me. There's so many, guys. You see, so many, I even forget you guys. No, man, the Living Desert. The Living Desert came and they did research on the communities, right? So we are on the far northern side, and we've got the communities also on the southern side. Now, on the southern side, we've got Mambas as well, and on the north, we've got Mambas. So we're looking at the impact of the Bush Babies program in the local communities, together with the Black Mambas. And we've seen from this research that most of the community members in the far northern side knew what the Mambas were doing because of the Bush Babies program. And in the south, down in the south, nobody even knew what the Black Mambas were or what they were doing. So that's one of our success stories. But we can see as well that data speaks for itself. Do they see value in wildlife? Most of them definitely. Do they support hunting for money? No. And then support for this, you can see, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. There's no value. Are there people interested in conservation? Definitely. Do they understand that the fence is not there to keep them out or exclude them? Definitely. We can see from this data. What we also did here, the kids, they write the test. So obviously they're the ones that pass, they get to go on an all-paid, because of funders like you guys, they get to go on an all-paid excursion. They go on boat cruises. This is now in the local village. We're not even going far. It's in the community. They go on gay drives. They get to see lots of species. And that's one of our kids with their teacher on an excursion. Oh, that's also another version of me there. I was like, what am I? So we tried not to assess individual kids because language is actually a barrier for us. So we look at the different teaching methods. We're using the traditional teaching, me talking to the kids, and then active learning, kids talking to me, and we get to share ideas with the kids as well. I can't have it all in my head. But like I said, the future is in the classroom that's there. And we also do the hands-on skill building. We've got here one of my favorite messages. I told you English Beriane, but this is one of the most special promises that a child has ever made. I promise to take care of Big Five. I'm not sure. Of the Big Five, but surely. But his name is biology. It's not